already got up quite a few minutes before this. I was watching an hour long. I feel like I'm being too loud. This is like early morning. It's not early morning, it's around 10. So I was watching a live video by Chloe and her sister Haley, like an hour long. I watched the entire live video that they did, and it was just so nice seeing them. It just makes me miss my sister so much. Like, I literally want to cry. We have these conversations, you know. I just miss that, you know. Okay, this is just I don't even know if I'm gonna take off my robe today. I don't know, it's just so nice. Oh, look at that. It's just so nice and cozy, and yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and make myself some tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, my face looks crusty. So since I have arrived in France, just to tell you guys some tea, not really tea, but like what's been going on. So I arrived here May, and in June, that's when I had my wedding, and it was a great wedding, but I just wish my family was there. I wish that my dad walked me down the aisle. My husband's brother's wife walked me down the aisle, so that was interesting. And I was glad that I had my one friend here in France. I have one. And I have known her since I was here the first time in 2020 when I was an au pair. We go to the same church, so that's how I knew her, and she spoke English, like the one person that spoke English. And we lost contact for about a year, but we still followed each other on Instagram. Thank God for Instagram. Like, I've met people because of Instagram. Like my other friend Nyasha also met up with her because of Instagram. It's so cool. So yeah, she was there, so I was really happy. Her and your family. Shout out to you, Rebecca, if you're watching. So there's that. So if you know immigration life, I mean, basically I'm immigrant, so I can't work. So if you're wondering like why I'm literally home every time, it's because I can't work yet. Still figuring out that whole visa process. So I have a lot of time on my hands. That's why I've been home, and sometimes it really gets lonely here. Well, look who's here finally after spending the entire night out with who God knows who. Oh, that was a really nice shower, and why is my mouth so wide? Oh, and a nice tip, if your breath stinks or like you just can't figure out why, it's because you're not brushing your tongue. After you brush your teeth, brush your tongue with actual like Colgate. Brush your tongue, rinse it out. That's where all the bad breath usually stays in, not just your teeth. So that's something. So I'm trying to use, I think I showed you guys on my last thing, but like I really struggle with acne, and I honestly don't know how to make it stop. I can't say that I've tried everything. I really can't. But at the same time, I've tried everything and it's just not going away. And of course, I'm gonna go in with my shea butter. Guys, this butter just does so much. Okay. And it's actually, this acne that I have, it's actually quite painful. Like, that's why I'm doing it so slowly, because like, I can feel it on my cheek that it's painful. Like, that's how, I don't know. Tell me, give me a suggestion below if you know anything that has worked for you. Weird, sorry. So I know this is random, but am I obsessed with Chloe? Maybe. And this is why. Okay, I feel like I relate to her so much because I told you guys I have a sister, but she's smaller than me, like, and I'm the youngest. Well, it's obviously the opposite for Chloe and Haley. She's the oldest, but obviously she is much bigger. She looks normal, like she's normal, she's not bigger, but compared to her, you have to stand next to each other. And that's just been my situation. And it just gets to you sometimes, especially when people always comparing you and like asking, you know, on purpose, like, are you the older one? You know, because you're bigger. Like for all my life, I always thought that I was this huge person. And I remember coming on TikTok and saying like, oh my gosh, you know, as a plus size person, and people like coming from me like, how dare you say that you are plus size? You know, that's obviously not okay, considering that there are actual people that are actually plus size. But that's the thing, because for a long time people would always make me feel that I was this huge person. Like I remember this one lady, an auntie, it's always an African auntie, she was like, Nyasha, when you are in your 20s, you're gonna have such huge boobs, you're gonna look pregnant. Like I will never forget that. And yeah, so me and food and weight stuff, it's just triggering for me, and I don't know how to get better. And since I'm studying psychology, I always try to look in my notes, like, is there anything about this, you know, so I can fix myself, so I can know how to like just be confident and accept, like, okay, this is it, stay with it, it's okay. And there isn't, it's just about like human rights. Like, okay, I'm waiting for next year, maybe they'll have, you know, a more depth of or actually choose like obviously the right modules, but like, yeah, that's interesting. Peace out. Oh, okay, those eyes do not look cute. Hi. Yeah, my face is looking all fresh and stuff. So now I am gonna pick something out to wear, something simple, and I think I'm gonna put on some makeup on, because I might, you know, make some TikToks, although I think, you know, that is dead. Oh, she's plotting her evil plans against me. I can see it. I know this looks like a mess. That's my makeup bag. Another one. My laptop. Smooth that out the way. So usually when I'm gonna do like a makeup, no makeup look, I don't want to have any foundation on my face or concealer, because every time I'm gonna lay on something, it's just gonna stain, and I hate that so much, and I'm always so self-conscious. So when I wanna, you know, feel like I don't have makeup, I want to be able to do things freely and not worry that it's gonna get on somewhere and stuff like that. And then next, you see the difference it's making. Next, I like to do eyeliner. So this is like one of my coping mechanisms, because it's so quiet, and like, it's like I'm living in a box. Not really a box, but it's like, it's so silent, and I'm so used to coming from a place where it was just loud and it's just a lot of people walking, and at the same time that would give me anxiety, because I was like, what if someone just comes in here and robs me and like, you know, does stuff to me? But now it's like I'm living in this really safe place. I miss the chaos. It's so weird, but like, yeah. The next, some mascara. Fuck! Ah! It went like right in my eye. This is what I hate. Now my eye is gonna be watery, and this is not waterproof, and then it's gonna be a mess, and then I'm gonna be depressed the whole day. So I've talked about how I got this line over here, and I'm starting to hate it now. So I am gonna put a little bit of foundation on just to cover it up, and this is not even full coverage foundation, so I don't think it's gonna cover it up. It hardly does when I'm doing a full face of makeup. Like, you can't see it because it's on camera, and sometimes, you know, the filters. Yeah, So I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer here. Okay, now that just, it looks weird, doesn't it? I knew it looks weird. Because then my whole face like red and pimple. I should probably go eat now. The baby's sleeping. Well, right now it's 20 minutes to 12, so technically it's lunchtime now. And I'm just gonna eat a sandwich because that is what I was gonna eat anyway, from the baguette that I ate yesterday. Baguette! So French. And I'm gonna put in some leftover eggs, yes, and cheese, and some butter. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might have left in there so long because it's really hot. Oh my gosh, and the cheese is melted. That looks really good. Now I'm just gonna watch the fashion show. I love TV shows, so I love watching them so much. You know, the competition, it just gives me like life when my family and I just had DSTV, but like we didn't have the full DSTV, and we could watch like TLC and we'd watch like Cake Boss, you know, like those, you know, like really nice reality shows that aren't that toxic. And so I just love doing that. So yeah. So that's what I've been watching.
Designers, tools down.
I really hope you guys really enjoy this really boring random vlog. This is like my usual mornings, honestly, just simple, especially after I've written an exam. I wrote an exam yesterday and I was feeling like finally I don't have to stress anymore. I have another one in November, so I have like 2 days of like no stressing, no studying. And yeah, I'm just gonna be watching TV, watch my series Scandal, and yeah. Bye.